Well, your boy is back. I told you in the last video that that one was going to be my last one. But you know what? It never fails. Every time I say this, somebody opens up their mouth and Uncle Jeff has got to talk about it. First of all, I got to give a big shout out to my man, Fugitive T. Allen. Talked to him the other morning. Doing real good. The family's doing good. He's got a lot of projects going on. So, Fugitive T. Allen, my man, you look good the other morning, brother. Look like you ready to rock and roll. So, keep me posted on everything. Keep me close to that, to everything you got going on. I'm going to be, as you know, I'm going to be out and about for a little while. But I will be on Facebook and so forth and so on. So let me know everything that's going on with that, and I'll keep my eyes open for your posts. So good luck with everything, and I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Let's talk about what happened to me the other day. A few days ago, I told you about an individual called his name Mr. Name Withheld, and he talked a bunch of crap about me being not real and me being a phony and me being fake, and challenged me to a fist fight. And we met. There was a location he picked, and I was there. And he apparently passed by me the next day, which was Sunday. He sent me an email. I think I told you. Well, actually, I did tell you about this in part 39. Talking about he was sorry and please forgive him and this and that. You know, I don't understand what's wrong with the majority of men in this country. You know, there's been some things said about me on the internet that some people on Twitter have told me about. People accusing me of being a liar and a fake and a fraud and this and that. You know, let me see if I can explain something to you. All these tapes that you've seen me do is like I said, I think I said this in part 38, actually part 39 too. Everything I said here was real. Everything. I was a little over the top doing my wrestling stick, but here's the bottom line. You know, the ladies I talk to online, Twitter, Facebook, whatever the case may be, you know, a lot of guys have said that, well, you know, this one guy in particular, black gentleman, 42 years old, 6'8", 300 pounds. Well, man, you know, I got experience, man. If you can do it, I can do it. Here's the bottom line. No, you can't do what I do. See, here's the thing. I've been in this business 41 years. I started doing this when I was 16 years old. 16 years old. And the other videos I told you about my background in this business, I've gotten awards for helping people out, showing bravery and courage and everything else. I got a lot of awards that the American public ain't even supposed to see. I'm a highly trained professional. I'm a licensed bodyguard in the state of California. I can put myself out there because I'm a professional. See, but you have to feel to understand something. When you talk to these ladies or talk to anybody online and say, hey, you know, I'm this, I'm that, the other thing, what's going to happen when they call you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to put yourself out there for them? Or are you going to help them? See, I've been helping people all my life. See, it's easy for me to do that. Even though I've been over the top and been screaming, hollering, talking this, that, and other thing. But see, me personally, I am a highly trained professional. Let me tell you this again. The ladies I've been talking to in the adult film industry and everything else, you know, it's women are women, regardless of what they do for a living. You know, you can't talk to a woman in the adult film industry about what she's doing because after a while, there's no conversation there. As a man, you got to have more of a conversation than that. That's why these ladies like me, and they talk to me, and they, you know, send me emails, whatever the case may be. Now, if any one of these ladies call me, that I talk to on Twitter and Facebook, they know that I'm coming. And when I say I'm coming, I'm coming. When I say my Twitter family and my Facebook family, if you need me, call me, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. See, a lot of you guys, what I've been hearing from other people on Twitter, have been saying, I'm a fake, I'm a fraud, I'm full of shit, I ain't the real deal, and I know who that guy is. You know, bottom line here is, no you don't. You don't know who I am. And you want to put yourself out there and say you're this, that, and the other thing too, I'm telling you, if somebody calls you, you better be ready to do one thing. You better be prepared to die for them. Are you ready to die for somebody you don't know? You ready to give up your life for somebody you don't know? See, I've done this before. I'm going to tell you something about me. When I say bodyguard, I'm going to explain something to you. I have tasted people's food. I I've stepped in the cars, turned the ignition to see if the car would not blow up or not. You understand what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying here. Are you willing to do that? Tell me, are you? Here's the thing that you understand. This is 7 rules of being a bodyguard. First of all, you got to accept death. Number 2, you got to accept the fact that every job you do can be your last. Number 3, you got to care about people. Number 4, you got to be willing to die for somebody else. Let me explain that to you again. Willing to die for someone else. You can't have any fear. That's number 5. Number 6, you can't have any doubt. Number 7, if you got fear and doubt, you're already dead. You understand that? So here's the thing. You can say whatever you want to about me. You can badmouth me. You can say what you want to. But in all seriousness, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. But the point being is, and I'm not judging anybody's character or their courage or their intestinal fortitude or anything else. But remember, when you send me an email saying, let's meet, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to you, I show up and you don't, that doesn't make you look good. It doesn't. And you know what? Mr. Name Withheld, I said some things on part 39. Let me tell you something, man, in all honesty. I hope that you learned the lesson from this. Because, see, me personally, I don't chase after anybody. I don't have to. But I want you to know something. Be careful what you say to people. Because when you're out there, and gentlemen that's been on Twitter and Facebook saying this and this about me and badmouth me, let me tell you something. Right now, when you put yourself out there, and if I don't care who it is, it could be anybody from the entertainment field, it could be just somebody that's just regular people needing some help. If you don't help them and you can't help them, you might as well take your name off of Facebook, Twitter, and disappear, because there's nowhere in the world you can keep yourself up there like that. When you say, oh, I'm going to do this and I can do that, I'm blah, 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 you better be able to back it up. When I met Whitney Houston in 1993, and I told you, I think in part 21, I think part 21 of Jeff Flair's Woman's Opinion, I told you how she told me, I'm sorry it took me this long to get to you because I've been going through a bunch of knuckleheads. Guys telling her, oh, yeah, I'll fuck him up, Miss Whitney. I'll do this, I'll do that. When I sat her down, I said, how can I help you? And she knew I was a professional when I said that. See, when you get talking about what you're going to do to somebody, and that's not being professional. See, I'm a professional. I can ham it up here. I can say whatever I want to say. But I have the credentials, the awards for helping people and saving people's lives. You understand that? So, gentlemen, you can say whatever you want to about me, put me down, disrespect me, say whatever you need to say. It doesn't bother me. But this one gentleman, Mr. Name Withheld, found out that I was real people. And he said, I saw you standing out there by yourself. I kept going. And like I said, I walk alone. You know, most outlaws do. When he saw that, then he backed up. But think about this. Why would a grown man put himself out there like that? You think this is a game? This is not a game. If anybody calls me, I put myself out there, I'm for hire. Hasn't happened yet, but what if it does? Then Jeff Flair's got to go out and do his job. But if Jeff Flair doesn't do his job, guess what's going to happen? I got to take everything down because I have become a laughingstock. And here's the bottom line. I ain't a laughingstock. Like I said, I am a licensed bodyguard in the state of California. It's taken me 50 years to learn what I know. Self-defense, shooting guns, all that stuff. But see, here's the thing, too. I don't care how big and tough you are. 6'8", 300 pounds, don't mean nothing. You got to be smart. You got to know how to judge the situation. You got to know when to be tough. You got to know when to back off. You got to know when to listen. You got to know when you get an opening to go for it. In other words, you got to know how to hold them, know how to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You have to. You got to be smarter than the average man, because the average man ain't that smart. If he's tough and he's bad, he's coming at you full force and ain't thinking. You got to be thinking all the time. Your job is to protect your client, not to get everybody killed. I got 5 different people that I know right now. I can say their names, but I'm not going to. They all have gotten hurt because they ran into the situation without thinking. And they wouldn't listen to me. They wanted to prove something to the women they were working for. And one guy broke his arms. Another guy got his legs, got his knee shot out. Another guy got hurt, got paralyzed. I mean, I can tell you 1,001 stories. But so all the tough guys on the internet, they want to badmouth me and talk about what you can do and this and that. Let me tell you something. If you're not trained and know how to do this mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and physically, and you're not willing to give up your life for anybody, I think you need to back off. Because remember, when you put yourself out there, some of these ladies are going to call you. Some of these men are going to call you. It's going to happen because people need help. Every single day in this country, somebody gets hurt, somebody gets run over, somebody gets dogged out, somebody gets threatened. They need help. I'm the only man that can help them, Jeff Flair. And I put myself out there because I care about people. I want to help them. I've been helping them all my life. That's what I do. It's a part of my being. That's a part of my soul. That's what makes me me. You understand? So when I sit here and get flamboyant and talk all this nonsense, do my wrestling thing, yeah, I'm having fun with this. I want to entertain everybody, but I also want you to know I'm very serious about what I do. You understand that? So to all of my internet tough guys, gentlemen, I wish you the best of luck. Take it easy, but don't put yourself out there unless you're willing to die for somebody else. This is Jeff Flair, and that's part 40 of Jeff Flair's One Man's Opinion.